Okay, so are you ready to really dive into these Oscar nominations for 2025?
You bet I am. I'm always ready for Oscar talk.
Me too, and especially with that NPR article, Five Takeaways from the 2025 Oscar nominations, there's so much to unpack.
Yeah, for sure. There's always so much to talk about with the Oscars, but this year really feels like there's a ton of surprises.
Yeah, right? Like The Substance being up for Best Picture.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How did that happen? It's like a tiny little sci-fi indie film that I feel like nobody really saw.
Right.
So that is going to be a big part of our deep dive today. But first, I think we should zoom out a little bit and take a look at the five big takeaways that the NPR article highlighted.
Sounds good to me.
So the first takeaway is this huge wave of biopics.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Oh my gosh. Yes, three of the Best Picture nominees are about real people and their lives.
Right. It's not just like a Hollywood thing either. It feels like people everywhere are obsessed with true stories right now.
Yeah, maybe it's because the world feels so crazy right now, so
Mhm.
people are looking for something real to connect with.
I think that that's probably, I mean, it makes sense
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Yeah, so that actually makes the nomination for The Substance even weirder, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not some historical epic or a tearjerker based on a true story.
Exactly. It's like it came out of nowhere and then boom, Best Picture nomination.
So the second takeaway from the article is this whole idea of genre bending.
Yeah, the lines are getting blurry with what the Academy thinks is like Oscar material.
Yeah, they used to be all about these super serious dramas, but now you've got a dark comedy and this indie sci-fi thing, and even a documentary,
Totally.
which I think is great. I love seeing them branch out and
I
recognize different types of films.
I agree. It keeps things interesting.
Okay, but on the other hand, we also have to talk about the snubs.
Oh, the snubs. Yes, those are always juicy.
Totally, like challengers.
Oh, yeah. What happened there?
I know, right? Remember all the hype before it came out?
So much hype.
Everyone thought it was going to be the biggest contender, but it got totally shut out.
Yeah, the article kind of hinted that maybe it didn't get the best reviews, and there might have been some behind the scenes drama too.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right. Makes you wonder what really goes on in Hollywood.
Totally. But on a more positive note,
Hmm.
we have to talk about the acting categories this year.
Oh, yeah, they are stacked.
So stacked, the best actors and actresses are all in the running.
It's going to be a tough competition for sure.
But one thing that really jumped out at me was Emilia Perez getting a Best Actress nom for The Substance.
Oh, wow. So that's two big nominations for this little movie.
I know, right?
That's huge.
And the article said that even though the film itself wasn't a huge hit, her performance was universally praised.
That's really interesting. It shows that the Academy is really looking at the individual performances, even if the movie as a whole wasn't a blockbuster.
Exactly. They were looking
No.
for those powerhouse